Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Stephanie Rose Coloma. And for today's video, I am going to show you an easy and affordable way to make a delicious and fluffy Puto Malunggay. This Puto Malunggay recipe is absolutely delicious and no malunggay aftertaste or smell. It is a super healthy dessert too. Since we will be adding malunggay, you can be sure that this puto contains vitamins and minerals. Malunggay has 7 times more vitamin C than oranges and 15 times more potassium than bananas. So, without further ado, let's get started.
We just talk, can we just talk about where we're going before we get lost? And be our thoughts, can't get what we want without knowing. I've never felt like this before.
So, the first thing we need to do is to cut the cheese into small strips. After doing this, divide into 4. And then, divide it into 8 pieces. Just keep doing all of the procedures until you have at least 20 small strips of cheese. And then set aside. Now, we are going to blend the malunggay leaves together with the other ingredients. Pour 1 cup of water into the blender. Then pour 1 cup of white sugar. Now, we are going to put at least 1/4 tablespoon of salt. And then, add at least 1/4 tablespoon of vanilla extract or syrup. And then, pour the oil or melted butter. After this, add the 2 whole eggs. And finally, add the 1 cup of malunggay leaves. We're going to mix the malunggay leaves together with the other ingredients. And then, start blending it for 3 to 5 minutes or until all of the ingredients are fully blended. It has been 4 minutes since we started blending the ingredients. And now, it is ready and fully blended. I've been blending it for almost 3 minutes, and as you can see, the ingredients are almost fully blended. The malunggay leaves has blended with the liquid ingredients. Finally, we're going to start mixing all of the ingredients. In a mixing bowl, pour all of the blended malunggay leaves. Make sure to pour everything. After pouring the blended malunggay, pour 1 sachet of a 33 grams powdered milk into the mixing bowl. After this, put the 2 tablespoons of baking powder. And then, mix them well until they're all fully mixed or blended. Mix it for a few minutes. After mixing the blended malunggay leaves, the powdered milk and the baking powder, we're going to add the all-purpose flour into the mixture. But remember not to pour all of the 2 cups of all-purpose flour at once. So divide the 2 cups of flour into 2, and then when divided into 2, pour the first one, and then the other one. I'm doing this to avoid the clumping of the ingredients, and so that every ingredients are fully blended. Now, I'm going to mix the last cup of the all-purpose flour. As you can see, the consistency of the mixture is already thick. So we'll keep mixing everything for a few minutes or until the mixture is finely blended and smooth. Now, I've been mixing it for almost 3 minutes, and as you can see, it is now finely mixed and blended. And the consistency is thick. This is actually good so that later on, we'll have a very fluffy and rich texture of the puto. I am going to mix it again for a minute. Now, it's ready to be placed in the molders. I have 21 molders and this is enough for the mixture I made. But first, before placing the mixture in each molder, we're going to brush or spread oil in each of the molders. Since I don't have a brush, I am going to use a clean cotton balls as an alternative for the brush. So I am going to fill the cotton balls with vegetable oil and then spread the oil all over the molder's sides. Finally, we are now ready to place the mixture in every molder. I am going to use a 1/4 cup to scoop and to place the mixture into the molders. After placing all the mixture into the molders, we are going to put the small slices or strips of cheese on top of each mixture. Remember to put only one small strip of cheese on top of each mixture. Now, we are going to place each of the molders with the mixture into the steaming pot. Now, I have placed each of the molders with the mixture into the steamer. Now, it's ready to be steamed. And a tip for everyone, cover or put a cloth on the steamer's cover so that while we are steaming the puto, the water from the steam or the evaporated water would not drip on the puto. And then, we are going to steam it for 15 minutes. I have been steaming the puto for almost 15 minutes and now we'll check it. Using a clean toothpick, we are going to see if it's now ready or done. Just stick the toothpick into the puto. If there is still wet butter on the toothpick, it needs more time to be steamed. Since I have sticked the puto and the toothpick comes out clean, it is now ready to serve. Finally, it's already done and we can now serve it. I am going to use a spoon to separate or scoop the puto out of the molder and then place it into a clean tray or container. And now, let it cool down first, and then after a few minutes, you can now serve it. Now, here's our Puto Malunggay. Trust me, you can never tell that there's malunggay on it. It's green, which makes it even more enticing. This recipe is absolutely delicious, and really, there's no malunggay aftertaste or smell, thanks to our vanilla syrup. This is a super healthy and yummy dessert for the whole family. Malunggay is packed with antioxidants that can protect our cells from damage, and it can boost our immune system.
Dad, have some puto malunggay.
Yes, please give me one. This puto malunggay is absolutely delicious and no malunggay after taste or smell. Everybody will surely love this treat and enjoy.
How you like that?